there! This is another episode of In a Nutshell, sponsored by Higher Power Raw Foods. And I'm Maria, and we're here today in this beautiful sunny day in Ashland, Oregon. And I am going to show you how to make onion crackers. And this one is a little different from my usual crackers, so I've been playing with it and experimenting with it, and I'm ready to get started. Okie dokie. We're starting with the flax seeds, and the flax seeds have been sprouted and then dehydrated, so they're going in dry. 1 cup is, and that's 3 ounces of dry flaxseed. And then I think I'm just going to buzz that for just a second. Okay, and now I'll throw in the sunflower seeds. This is a cup, and that's 5 ounces of sunflower seeds. Throw that in there. And this is another cup of the U.S. pumpkin seeds, and all our seeds are sprouted and organic and then dehydrated, so these are dry. Throw those in and just blend that up. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to throw in, this is about, let's see, 14 ounces of onion. It's about 1.5 onions. And then I've saved about 4 ounces of crescents that are thinly sliced. And they will be folded into the batter when we're all finished mixing this. So now I'm just going to throw this in. I've cut them up to make the food processor not have to work so hard. Okay, so I will throw that in there as well. And now I have a cup of wet flaxseed just to give it some moisture, because there's not much moisture in this recipe. This is a fairly new recipe, as I mentioned. So this is what this looks like, and I'll show you in a second. Honestly, when I take the dry flax and I put this, when I put it in a bowl and then put water over it, I don't really have a measurement. So you're going to have to play with it. But this is what it looks like. And you can see it's pretty solid in there, but it's not so solid that it's rock hard. It does, you know, it's not slimy and runny. It is solid, so it'll give it a little more body. Okay, throw that in there, moisten it up. And then I really packed solid a cup of basil, and it's about 1.8 ounces of fresh organic basil. And as I've mentioned in previous episodes, everything that we use is organic. I don't compromise that for anything. So there's that, and then I have a tablespoon, which is equivalent to 1 ounce of date paste. And again, you can use medjool dates that are pitted, of course, because they're nice and soft, or you can use bari dates, something that's a soft date, but as you can see, we buy it in bulk for our needs. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to throw in the liquid aminos. These are Coco aminos, and this is Big Tree. And Big Tree, I think they're in Bali. I don't want to give misinformation, but I think so. This is made from the coconut sap, and it's a nice alternative. It's a little sweet, but they do add salt to this. It's Balinese salt, and it is kind of high in sodium, so if that's an issue, you can just use a teaspoon to taste of Himalayan salt, a teaspoon or 2, depending on what you like. But I kind of wanted to mix it up. I don't want to use soy products, so I didn't choose to use any of the tamari. I'm going to check this out, see what we've got here. Okay, looks good. And we don't need to make this fine either. Little chunks here and there. It gives a little added texture and makes it a little more interesting than just a flat cracker. So I'm going to stop this now, and we're going to tray this batter up. Batter up! So I poured the batter into this bowl here. And now I'm going to take these thinly sliced crescents and put them in the batter, as I mentioned, to give it a little more interesting texture. Break them up, of course. Okie dokie. So now I'm just going to take this and mix it in. And it'll be amazing because it looks like overwhelming with all these onions, but they shrivel down to nothing. So. And then I'm going to throw in this half a cup, which is 2.5 ounces of sunflower seeds. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a few in of the U.S. pumpkin seeds. This is our pumpkin month. U.S. pumpkin seeds are on sale. 16-ounce bag of sprouted organic U.S. pumpkin are $1 off. And there's a code. You can go to Facebook and find the code and give us a shout. We'll send them off to you. We try to do same-day orders when we can. Sometimes, depending on where our stages of dehydration are, it's a little tricky, but we generally are ahead of the game. So, okay, now this makes about 40 ounces, and I'm not going to measure this, but I put 26 ounces on one tray. So I have a little left over for that second tray. I'm just going to eyeball this right now. Okay. And this is, depending on how thin or thick you want this, I made my one batch that I've already made. It's a little thick. And I took it out after 12 hours. And if you want a soft cracker, then 12 hours works at 115 degrees in the dehydrator. If you want it to be crispy, you'll have to leave it in for at least another 24 hours. I thought since this was a little drier, it would be ready to roll the same day, but if you want it crispy, you gotta do it another day. And you can score this if you like. Just do what you want to do. You're the boss. Okay. And there we have it. This is the finished product after 12 hours. And I will show you, it is soft, but it's like more like bread at this point. So it just depends on your time schedule and if you like it softer. I like it a little crispy. That's it. You can like us on Facebook and subscribe to YouTube and see our videos. I think we have 13 now. So I've done 13 new recipes and I look forward to next week. Blessings to you and namaste.